What's going on, everybody? You guys have been asking me for my settings. What monitor do I use? What controller do I use? Do I overclock my controller? Do I use DS for Windows? Because I did a settings video like a while ago, but a lot of things changed. Like, so now I have, yes, there is new launch option, different thing that I'm doing to play the game optimally. So in this video, guys, I will just tell you all of my settings, how to play Brawlhalla in the most optimal way ever in 2025 at least. And also I will give you how to get the gray background that you see in your screen, because so much people have been asking me, Rikka, how do you have this perfect gray background? And I'm like, is that right? That is beautiful. But people don't really know how to do that. So, and I will give you all of my background folder, because there is some backgrounds that I did myself that we can't find on internet, but you can do it yourself on Photoshop. But for me, I just put it gray and night background for some map. I will give it to you, but for that, you will have to join my Discord server. So go in the description and join my Discord server. Alright, so let's start with the settings. So much people have been asking me, what is the best controller to play in 2025 in Brawlhalla? And there is not really the perfect answer for that. Is it better to play on keyboard, to play on controller, which keyboard? There's not perfect answer. You play with what you prefer. Literally, that's the best thing. You need to play with what you prefer. And me, I don't know what I prefer. Recently, I've been switching to Xbox because my PS5 controller was broken. And like today and yesterday, I've played again with PS5 because I was like, okay, it's broken, but I still can play on. I don't know why, but I'm trying stuff. I don't know which one I prefer to play on. So now I'm back to PS5, but I'm scared it's gonna break soon. So yeah. Anyway, there's no perfect controller. Play with what you prefer, but there is optimal settings. Yes, there is optimal settings. For my controls, it's the same as Xbox and PS5, to be honest. Literally the same control. I play with the same. I put the default control, but the only thing that I unpress is this one. I unpress quick attack pickup because improve stick is bad when you have stick drift. It's good when you have stick drift, but if you don't have stick drift, don't put it. Quick attack pickups is something that I think you need to put off. It's good to do weapon throw combos. So for people who don't know, you can do combos with weapon throw like that. This is true. You can do combo like this too. And the only reason why it's not gonna work with this option is that if you pick up the weapon with the light attack button, you're not gonna be able to attack and pick up again the weapon, because you're gonna pick up the weapon before attacking. Look at that. If I try to do the same combo as I did before, I will pick up my weapon before even attacking. And that just because you press that option. So make sure to unpress it. There is some combos that you can't do with that. And it's pretty sad to put off some combos and some inputs. So that is all of my controls. So much people have been telling me why you dodge with this. And I don't know, I just put the default one and I press dodge button because I like it. I like it pretty much. So much people have been asking me also, which camera settings am I playing on? So I'm playing mostly with default because I don't want to go to LAN and ask the person, my opponents, if we can change the camera. I want to play the most default possible way in Brawlhalla. So I play default, but sometimes when I feel slow, I play close camera because close camera it's making me feel faster, but doesn't really change anything. It's just a placebo effect. If you fight faster on close camera or not. And if close camera is too close for you, I recommend you to put action camera. But don't put classic and don't put fixed camera. Action camera is like the same as, it's like a mix of close and default. It's not too close, but it's not too far too. So I think if you guys like this, like to feel fast and also like to the default camera, you should take this one. I mean, that's what I'm taking sometimes. And you don't feel that much different with the default one. If you want any opinion, I think Kaina is playing on action camera, so maybe that should make you change. But mostly default is the best one, in my opinion. Also, people have been asking me, Rikka, how do you, when you play a custom match, how do you fight a bot? So here, I'm fighting a bot, I'm in training mode there. How do I do that, you know? Because you maybe have the bot fight or something like this. We fight random bots, and 4 random bots just fight each other. It's in the preference. You go to the preference menu. And in the waiting room section, you put training mode. If you put bot match, you're gonna fight 4 bots. I mean 3 bots and you. So I recommend you to put training mode. I put training mode because I prefer playing in training mode, but it's just preference. To be honest, do what you prefer, but that's just, in my opinion, the most optimal settings in Brawlhalla. Also, if you want to win some FPS, if you want to win some more FPS in the game, you should put the blur background in high. Because you don't want the simple background with some animation effect, like in some example, Demon Island. Oh, but I changed the background, so you're not gonna be able to see. But in this map, in general, you have some animation in the background, and it can put off some FPS from your game, and you don't want that. You don't want that. So make sure to put the blur background to I. Also, if you want the same thing as me, so in the menu to not have that much legend, you should put a collapse crossover to yes. Because if you put to no, there is so much thing in your screen, and to be honest, I don't like it, but it's just preference. I'm just telling you because people have been asking me. And now, guys, you're gonna tell me, which launch option do I use? That is a pretty good question. That is a pretty good question because launch option can literally change your whole game. So little disclaimer, this is for PC user. You can't really change your launch option on console and on phone, on mobile. So I'm sorry for you, but launch options are a big part of Brawlhalla and PC. It's gonna make your game, in my opinion, faster, because there is some launch options that devs are doing that are really, really good and really broken. It's my opinion. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true. So I will put in your screen which launch option I'm putting. And for me, I'm putting triple buffer. And for the second launch option I'm putting set FPS 240 because my refresh rate on my monitor is 240 Hz. So dev said we need to put that. And I feel faster. Like you want to have more FPS in your game, of course. So you put the same as your monitor refresh rate, so me it's 240. If you have 60, put 60, even if 60 is the default one. 144, put 144, set FPS 144. And it just depends on your monitor. But that's all I'm putting. People have been asking me, Rikka, why you don't put no EAC? If you guys don't know, EAC is easy anti-cheat, is the anti-cheat of Brawlhalla. But recently we are able to play ranked without enabling the anti-cheat with the command no EAC. And me personally, I don't put it because I'm scared if they put it back in ranked or tournaments one day before a tournament, I will feel slower and I'm scared of feeling bad just before playing a tourney. You know, I want to play the most classic way of Brawlhalla to just feel normal the same day as the tourney, especially for LAN, but LAN is a different shit. Hope you guys understand, but if you want to put it. If you don't plan on making money or tournament, put it too. I mean, I'll put you in the screen what you have to do, but put no EAC. I don't think it's changing that much, but back in the day, it has been changing a lot, and your game feels way smoother. I don't know why, maybe the anti-cheat is actually pretty bad, I never know. But if you want to play tournaments and play in the Brawlhalla most optimal way, I don't recommend you to put it. And now, guys, I will be teaching you how to put the gray background that I have. So much people want that, and I will do it. And I also will teach you how to do it with every background you want. If you want a random image on your background, you can put a random image, you can put everything you want. It's not hard, it's really, really simple. You just have to do some stuff, but I will teach you now how to do that. So, but we are gonna need to leave Brawlhalla. Let's get back into Steam. So right after closing the game, you will go to open Steam, of course. So here you see that we're on Steam. Right click on Brawlhalla. Properties, you go to properties. So here you can see my launch option. So I told you triple buffer and set FPS to 40. I put only that, but hope you guys will enjoy this one. You go to installed file, browse. Since you arrive here, you will need to go to map art, background. So here you see, you're gonna have the same, literally the same as me, with literally all of the Brawlhalla map background. From now, I will just invite you to join my Discord server. The link is in the description. I uploaded a file with every background from Brawlhalla in gray, but if you don't want the background in gray, you will have to create the background you want and rename your background to the same exact name of the map. And I will just show you for the gray background now. So you take the file, I put it on my Discord server, installed background. It's free. You can just go check in the resources channel and you will just see the file and you'll be able to download it. Once you downloaded the file, you will see that. Literally all of the backgrounds, there is not everything. There is some background that I didn't put, but mostly for competitive maps, there is everything. If you guys want to have the only background that there is not in this file, you can do the same as I told you. You go to, I don't know what software, like Photoshop or whatever you want. You put the map you want inside of it. You put it in gray or, I don't know, you can draw everything you want on it. You rename with the exact same name as it's wrote on the folder. So here, if I want Demon Island, you put background _ Demon Island, and you will have the exact same background. So here, as you see, it's the same. But if you want for the gray background, you literally take the folder, you copy it. So Control-C for me, or here you can just right-click into copy, and you go to this folder. You select everything, and you do Control-V. Replace the folder from the destination. It's French, but you understand. So yeah, the only one that is not here is the new maps. Yeah, this is the only one. Oh, there is not Miami Dome. So the only one that is competitive map that is not here is Miami Dome. That's it. Oh, and Terminus, but Terminus is a bad map. Don't play on Terminus, guy, and don't play on Mishima Dojo. All right, so now you see that exactly. So if you did the exact same thing as what I said in the video, you will launch the game and you will see that there is gray background. When you're back in the game, you will just have to see that here there is literally no change because it's not the map. You go to training mode if you want to make sure everything works. You select, for me it's Brawlhalla because I prefer Brawlhalla, and you will see that the background is not, it's not the normal one anymore. Yeah, exactly. For me it's not the same. If it's not working for you guys, I recommend you to make sure to see if all of the background you installed into the folder are the same name as the default one, are the same literally name as what BMG put it in the folder. Make sure to have the same name. After all of these tips, I think you can play Brawlhalla optimally. Yeah, literally the best way to play Brawlhalla in my opinion. The best way. This may be some optimization that I didn't show you, but I'm gonna do that in another video because there is some little tricks you can do on your PC to have more FPS. If you guys want that, just don't forget to smash this like button and the subscription button. If I see around, okay, what we can see, 500 likes. Okay, at 500 likes, I will upload the video to just make all of your FPS better and to have more FPS in Brawlhalla. Because right now I give you the most optimal way, but there is some little optimization in your PC you can do. I already told you. So if you want that, just tell me and just subscribe. Maybe it's gonna come soon. Maybe in a week. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you will feel better playing Brawlhalla after this one. Don't forget to join my Discord server and to follow my Twitch. Hope you had fun and bye bye.